I mean, your eyes and the teeth.
Précédemment dans Le Loup,
You're not
parmi
really
nous.
supposed to do that, are you?
Ça, c'était pas ma faute.
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Si.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
Non.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Ça, jamais.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Aïe. Ça picote un petit peu.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't
Je
you?
le ramène en vie.
We have a great deal to discuss.
En vie. Tout vivant, finalement. Le loup parmi nous. Et au loup. Aou, aou.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Repère du tordu. C'est la nuit.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Oh là là.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio.
Déçu pour une raison.
Lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Ah, pose ton cul. Hein.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
Vous avez tué ces femmes.
I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
You're
Jersey m'a dit que c'était vous, la poucave.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will...
Moi, je pense savoir c'est lequel de tes employés qui a fait ça. Hein.
I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really
Je connais le coupable.
worry yourself further.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes?
Et Bloody Mary.
It was Mary.
No, Sheriff. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have
Pardon?
complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
Ils trouvent rien faire, ils ont tous des ballons d'argent.
I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Comment va ton frère?
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint?
Rien à foutre. Lui, je le supporte pas.
You know who did it. Now tell me.
No fucking way I'm telling you anything! After what you did!
That's enough!
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait?
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
Sit down.
Ouah. Et ce tarbat?
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Et alors?
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged. Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
T'es mort, mec.
Protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded
On m'a juste demandé de ramener lui vivant, pas toi.
someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him!
me for it.
Oh, ça m'énerve.
While we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our
Je
continued...
vous emmène tous les deux.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You
Oh fuck.
For minor...
Oh fuck, le Peaky Blinder.
just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us.
Ferme-la, Georgie. Pose ton cul, là.
You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the
fuck out of
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
Je vous l'ai dit, je vous ramène avec moi.
I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh oh. Effet saisissant.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Bagarre. Oh la vache. C'est la merde un peu, non? Ça tu prends parce que je t'aime pas. Pardon, je marche.
Over here!
Hop là. Merde, j'ai niqué l'espace-temps.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Toi tu vas prendre aussi. Oh bâtard.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Ah, cher. Pourquoi elle est là l'autre? Ah oui, parce que Airlips a celled. Mange le mâche. Allez, tiens, mange. Là. Non, mais comment ça? Mais dégage! Alors moi c'est bizarre, mais j'aurais couru après les autres. Mais bon, là on dit de taper, je tape. Ah, Georgie, tu vas prendre. L'autre, le frère de Dum, il va prendre là, tu te le dis là. Et le tordu, il va prendre. Mais vivant. Pardon, j'éructe. Et des gros totos. Pardon, je mâche. C'est pas moi, c'est le clavier. Putain. Vieille bagnole. Oula. Qu'est-ce que je fais de ça? Il faut pas que je me foire, c'est ça? Je me foire pas. Pardon, je mâche. Ah, mais du coup, est-ce que ça s'entend le mâchage? Non, j'ai remis mon micro correctement. Oh, c'est un moyen de locomotion plutôt discret. Non, mais ça veut dire oui, ça. Normal. Oh, je mâche fort. Ça a marché, ça? Je suis la nuit. Je suis Bigby. J'ai pas le temps. La loi, c'est moi. Là, c'est quelle voiture? J'ai déjà oublié. Ça va. Et moi, c'est le loup. Oh. Merde. Putain, j'aurais dû sauter sur l'autre bagnole. Chitas les bananas. Sérieux? T'es sérieux? C'est... T'as une bonne idée, dis donc, d'être là. Passer là-dedans. Bouge pas. Ok, je bouge. Ah, si j'en ai même pas 1 sur 2, je vais être triste. Hein. Non mais attends, il va. Mais t'es un sac à merde. Tu te retournes chez toi finalement. Hop là, parfait. Les vêtements ressemblent exactement aux miens. Et en plus, ils sont à ma taille. Comme quoi, j'ai pas le temps. Franchement, j'ai pas le temps. Le monde est bien fait.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Alors?
Shit. Hello, Bigby.
Salut.
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Sache que je vais essayer de pas te tuer. Tu vas souffrir.
Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
Pourquoi vous le protégez?
Want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
Ah ouais, non mais...
Made sure they couldn't touch those damn ribbons.
Les lunettes. Les lunettes de l'aveuglement.
One yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking.
You fucking.
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice.
A few mistakes.
Fuck.
Ma faute, j'ai pas fait exprès.
I did what I had to.
Ok.
You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't
T'es pas obligé de faire ça.
do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. You think that'll help?
Non, mais ça me fait du bien.
You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
Arrête de pleurnicher.
And take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What?
Elle est impliquée?
How is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised.
Aïe 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 aïe.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me.
Vous l'avez aidé, mais vous êtes... Mais en fait, vous êtes tous des racleurs de bidet.
This asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian's je le ferai pas.
Gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life.
Oh merde, elle va se faire sauter la cervelle.
But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care.
Non, non, toujours pas.
I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Non.
Vivian.
Non.
Don't. Vivian. No. Fuck. No.
Oui, c'est... Ah oui.
You have to do that, Vivian. Vivian.
Just...
Lord.
Jesus.
En fait, c'est le ruban qui tient la tête. D'accord.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
Elle avait pas la tête sur les épaules, ouais, c'est sûr.
Get up. Get up!
Ah, j'ai pas fini.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that.
Bah, j'ai tout fait pour te sauver pour que t'ailles en tôle, mon gars.
Man, the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
T'inquiète pas pour lui.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first?
Ah, c'est tentant.
Limbs off one by one. That's what you wanna do, right? Well, what?
Mérite pire.
Just get it over with.
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
I suppose you're right. No more games, all right. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Courage, Georgie.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Oui. Je ne tuerai personne d'autre.
I can't take another life.
You selfish bastard. Piece of shit.
Voilà, c'est la fin en plus. Hein. Easy end.
Mais t'es lourd, qu'est-ce que tu perds? C'est effondrier, on va faire effondrier.
Bon, Conarman, maintenant. C'est lui le commanditeur finalement. Commanditaire? Commanditeur? C'est lui le connard. Départ de Metalworks, tard le soir.
He's here, all right.
Avance d'un pas déterminé mais pas assez à mon goût. Mieux. J'ouvre la porte. Ah, je peux pas la défoncer.
Of course.
Non. Ah. Alors mon petit tordu. Où c'est que t'es, petit con?
So this is where they've been sending these.
Merci pour la lumière.
Big Wolf.
Oui?
The big bad wolf.
Non, ça va être la bagarre. Hello.
You used to be something.
La clé de Kingdom Hearts, la clé P. Pour les photos. Super.
They used to fear you.
Une roue.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering
Pas eu peur, hein.
bodies would fit.
Bleach. Comme... manga. Oula. Ichigo. Bah, ça fait des balles en argent, hein, parce que ça a pas de race.
The big bad wolf.
Super. Peur un peu, hein. Même.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Oh, mais d'accord, mais c'est la réunion de tous les matchs en fait, super.
Business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my
Père madame.
now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey!
Je parle.
Talking to you!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
Non.
Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Ok, ça va, c'est rigolo. Bien joué.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Ouais, mais elle disparaît. Elle se TP, c'est pas gentil. Voilà. Là, je vais avoir une pilosité optimale. Mais t'as vu, elle apparaît dans mon ombre, elle apparaît dans mon angle mort. Trop vite. C'est Naruto. Là-bas. Ça pue cette histoire. Non, mort. J'ai pas peur. Tranquille. C'est sûrement un oiseau. Un petit pigon. Joué.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh là là! Oh non, non, ne viens pas en fait! Ah oui, d'accord. Je suis plus sûr. C'est pas un pigeon. Mon dieu, ça va finir comme Terminator. Je sens que ça va finir comme Terminator. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? C'est Bloody Mary. Je pensais qu'elle a cassé les... Je pensais qu'elle a cassé la vitre du 4e mur. Vous l'avez? Drôle ou pas? Moi je ris un peu. Par contre, ça fait beaucoup là. Laquelle? La moche. Est-ce que c'est pas un peu triché finalement? Fait mieux. Oui, mais l'important, n'est-ce pas, que c'est pas de faire finalement. Parce que de ces échecs, on apprend de ses erreurs. Bon. J'ai cliqué. Voilà, ça va être compliqué. En plus, elle fait plutôt un bruit désagréable. Ah ouais. Bah ça y est. Voilà. Pilosité maximale. On y est quoi. Ça va faire mal, hein. Aïe aïe aïe. Je suis le méchant loup. Trop gros. Est-ce que finalement Bibi a conscience de ce qu'il fait là? Knock. Knock. Mais elle était... Nous partîmes 500. Non mais comment ça? Elle est 1. Elle est 1 mais non elles sont plus. Quoi? Ah oui bah bien sûr. La puissance du souffle du loup tu connais. Petit cochon style. T'as peur là hein? T'as peur parce que je te souffle dans le nez hein? Dégueulasse. Dégueulasse. Elle mérite, je sais pas. Je m'attendais à plus de patates. C'est pas très impactant. Tellement naked. Ah. Les vêtements étaient donc là. Vous avez vu mon zob? Là n'est pas la question, Bigby.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
C'est une bonne raison.
I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
C'est quoi pour le moment?
Here, you're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is
oui, je lui ai dit de toute façon.
Myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
Ouais.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like this?
Justice.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Oui.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right,
Allons-y.
go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Alors?
You're under arrest.
Dis plus rien?
Be given a trial in front of your peers.
Ni d'épargner le tordu.
Your punishment will follow.
Mais j'ai promis à Blanche de le ramener vivant. Donc bon. Salle du puits magique. Le bâtiment des sylphes tôt le matin. Le puits magique. Toum toum.
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
This is the time of the magic pluie.
Okay. It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
Très bien.
At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Oui, d'accord.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right to
And
just...
what
Tout le monde a l'air unanime.
You're a fucking crook!
Sir, this. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't...
Vous avez donné l'ordre.
...you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Il est mort.
Sheriff, where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Ne vous inquiétez pas pour ça.
It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead.
Alors non, je l'ai pas exécuté.
Culprit has been punished.
Enfin, si, techniquement si, mais...
We'll deal with it later, but
Pas...
now you're the
Non.
one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Et si je vous tuais plutôt?
And kill you right now.
In front of all these people?
Do I look
Rien à
like
foutre.
I give a shit?
After the
Voilà.
rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion,
Ça fait beaucoup quand même, hein.
and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
Et d'être un connard donc condescendant.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
Je vais quand même écouter ce qu'il a à dire, voir.
Talk. Well, go ahead.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to
Je
speak?
veux juste voir comment il se défend.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Je vous écoute.
You have the floor.
Déjà, remontez votre œil quand vous parlez, s'il vous plaît, ça me perturbe.
I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A
Parle trop.
promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
Georgie's
for once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
C'est pas ce qu'a dit Georgie.
Seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
And you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your question.
Jusqu'à un certain point. C'était un piège.
Helpful? You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah,
Faut pas
right.
vous
They
protéger.
don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are
Ça veut dire que tu es un grand patron parmi le grand capital?
my slaves.
Oh, le plus magique.
Make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're
Ne mettez pas ça sur le dos.
not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they...
Je veux bien, mais le reste.
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
Calme-toi, ton arbre il va bien.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Pas de nous manipuler.
Doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Ouais, pareil.
And so does the sheriff.
Merde, je l'aurais pas tenté quand même celle-là.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your
Nous ferons notre mieux.
at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Il nous a pris face à Lily.
And Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Alors, sac à merde. On va faire un petit tour dans le puits magique ou quoi?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Oh?
The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Est-ce qu'il a mon passé?
Snow?
And what about
Dans votre
your
histoire?
history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh, ta gueule.
The fuck up already.
It's okay. Whatever you're getting at, get to it.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
C'était justifié.
Someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me. It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
C'était mérité.
To mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be
Non,
serious.
je n'étais pas impliqué en plus, c'est vrai.
Nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
C'est nous baiser là.
His own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not
Il nous a bien baisé quand même.
two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
That's
I
not
pas vrai.
true.
level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since,
Pas dû le buter.
I've been there for you. Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Oui?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Elle a quelque chose à dire.
Something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us
Et vu que l'autre elle est plus là maintenant.
if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some
Vous
order.
allez tous vous libérer.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a...
Ah, que ça se confirme.
This just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No.
Ouais, le puits.
Fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
Moi je le frapperais bien un peu. Hein.
Fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
On le réduire en morceaux.
Rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We
C'est
can
vrai.
imprison him.
Il faut juste le faire souffrir.
Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Oh là là, oh là là, oh là là.
Listen up! Clearly, you're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going...
Est-ce que je peux lui arracher un bras ou pas?
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why
On devrait voter.
Have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you
Voilà.
really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about
Le
Bigby?
principe d'un vote.
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative.
Ah, j'aime bien quand tu parles comme ça, ma petite sirène.
That makes sense to me.
Ah oui, bah je vais le bouffer. Je vais lui arracher l'œil. Je vais lui arracher le bras. Je vais pisser sur son cadavre. Je vais le jeter dans le puits magique et après on l'enferme.
It's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Ah mais là j'ai comme une envie là ça me démange. Non, parce qu'il y a soit l'enfermer à vie hein, par des pouvoirs magiques. Soit on peut le mettre dans le puits mais là il y a même un petit arrachage de tête finalement. Est-ce qu'en fin de compte ça serait pas finir en beauté quoi? Parce qu'il y a déjà trop de têtes qui sont tombées. Après, est-ce que... Je pense pas qu'il faille vraiment tuer toujours des gens. Il faut l'enfermer, ça sera déjà bien. Et en plus, les gens ils vont être choqués parce que je suis le méchant loup, donc je pense qu'il faut être logique. On le jette dans le puits. Oh, je me suis trompé.
Everyone, I'm not this way.
Pardon? J'ai décidé de lui trancher la tête. Il m'a baisé.
There you are.
Comment ça?
You all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Allez.
Miss me.
No, I won't.
Je suis vraiment désolé. Je suis vraiment désolé pour tous les gens autour. Ouais.
Oh my god.
Voilà. Et maintenant, je le jette dans le puits. Et on garde la tête pour le...
For Lily and Faith.
Yes.
Pable a peur du grand méchant loup. Je pense que j'ai été un peu poussé par les événements finalement. Tout le monde a toujours peur du grand méchant loup, quoi. On envoie la tête à sa femme. Oui.
Hey, Sheriff.
Yo.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
J'ai un peu glissé, ouais.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Merci.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
C'est lui qui a commencé.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Vous pensez que j'ai abusé? Non. Et du coup, il va quand même à la ferme.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Sauf pour Doom. Oh non. Il faut quand même être le gentil en fait. Gentil.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit.
Avoue, je t'ai donné l'argent.
Grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Raison, j'en sais rien.
But she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Bien sûr.
Sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, cause when they're little, they have these
Elle va l'adorer.
pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Bonne soirée Razvelk, merci d'être passé.
To go. I want to stay.
Repos, bonne nuitée.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I am sorry.
But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye.
A plus, Bébou.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your
Regarde.
friend, Colin?
Mon cul.
Where's a fucking pig? How
Ah, je le saurais.
Saying goodbye?
Quand même obligé de garder son ruban autour du cou jusqu'à la fin de ses jours.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Non, elle peut l'enlever.
It's not easy to forget.
C'est cursed.
I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Détourne la page. Je vais pas prendre le risque d'enlever le ruban si sa tête elle tombe.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Rien.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
J'avais pas dû mentir.
Makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after...
J'aurais quand même arraché la tête. Hein.
That night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Hmm.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were
Je la remarque.
getting my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's
N'arrivera
gonna
plus.
be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone. I just
Un
can't...
peu excessif quand même.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Bon, je n'ai pas besoin de moi.
Really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man.
Rien de tout ça compte au final.
It doesn't matter what I do. In the end, it's all the same shit it always was.
You're wrong. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Enfin, ouais.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Agraougrou!
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Je la suis.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Si tel 16 ne ferme pas. Voilà. Alors, 31% des joueurs ont laissé Georgie dans sa propre pisse de sang. On l'a ramené en vie, comme 89% des gens. Bon, 14% ont enlevé sa tête. Et 90,5% des gens ont décidé d'accepter le truc. Et seulement 7% ont dit tout ça n'a servi à rien. Bah, j'espère qu'on aura la suite un jour. Et putain. S'il vous plaît. Allez. S'il vous plaît. Alors, le boucher, vous l'avez frappé durant l'interrogatoire. Bon. Vous lui avez offert la protection du bureau. Oui, ça c'est moi ça. Vous lui avez donné à boire lorsqu'il vous l'a demandé dans votre appartement et vous l'avez aidé à éviter la ferme. Ah, bon. Vous l'avez giflé. Alors, oulala. Oulala. Vous l'avez ramené au puits magique, vous lui avez arraché la tête. Non mais c'est un misclick. Vous avez choisi de lui éclater une bouteille sur la tête pendant l'interrogatoire. Et j'aurais dû faire plus. Vous l'avez tué. Une bavure. Vous lui avez donné de l'argent après la bagarre avec le bûcheron. Mon plus grand regret. Georgie, vous l'avez laissé mourir et vous avez bousillé son club. Je l'ai embelli d'une certaine manière. Une décoration New Age. Grand-mère Feuillage, vous l'avez défoncé sa porte et vous lui avez offert un travail. Bon, ça va alors. Graine, vous lui avez arraché le bras au trip bar et vous avez bu avec lui au funérailles de Lily. Bon, comme quoi, voilà. C'est bien. Nerissa, vous lui avez donné une cigarette lors de votre conversation finale. Ok. Blanche, vous l'avez emmené avec vos trip traps. Vous lui avez promis de ramener le tordu vivant. Ce que j'ai fait. Le petit Tim, vous l'avez abandonné, c'est bien. TG, vous avez accepté son bousier et promis de le donner à Blanche. Crapaud, vous l'avez défendu quand Blanche voulait l'envoyer à la ferme et vous lui avez donné de l'argent. Mais qui a donc peur du grand méchant loup finalement? Agraougrou!